Welcome to the TRK show. Bye bye Bazball. What a dominating victory in the 5th test at Dharmashala by an innings and 64 runs. Ashwin in his 100th test coming to the party and picking up 9 wickets. A 4-for in the first innings and a 5-for in the second innings. And in the second innings, removing the top 3 batsmen in just the span of 10 overs. England tried to play their brand of cricket, which they started with Brendan McCullum and Ben Stokes. The Bazball has worked well for them to regenerate the England Test cricket and play aggressively. However, India, with its youngsters, countered the Bazball. Ashwin making it 36, 5-fers, suppressing Anil Kumble's record of 35. And he has only 2 great players of the game ahead of him, Shane Warne with 37 and Muttiah Muralidharan with 67. So it's a matter of another couple of tests where he suppresses Shane Warne and moves into the top 2 spot. What a champion bowler. At the age of 37, consistently picking up wickets and becoming the highest wicket taker in this series with 26 wickets to his name is a statement he made to the world that age is just a number. A very thinking cricketer who continuously learns, upgrades his skills to be relevant in this fast-moving cricketing world. Being his 100th test, there was a heartwarming moment between Kuldeep Yadav and Ashwin in the first innings, where Kuldeep ripped through England lineup, taking 5 wickets, but tossed the ball to Ashwin because it's his 100th test. But again, Ashwin tossed back the ball to Kuldeep, saying, I already have 35 of them at home, so keep it. Such a heartwarming moment between 2 class spinners of Indian cricket. And Kuldeep, this series, he sort of reinvented himself. Was out of form few months back, but worked on his skills, worked on his temperament, worked on his pace, and came back very strongly in this series and picked up crucial wickets. Joined by Jadeja, as usual, who chips in his 2-3 wickets in every innings. And we shouldn't forget Bumrah, Boom Boom Bumrah. Such a class act, such a difficult bowler to pick. Picking up 19 wickets in his 4 tests. Of course, he was rested for 1 test, the 4th one. Everyone chipping in and showing their class. And not to forget Akashdeep on his debut, scattering 3 wickets and 2 in 1 over. Overall, the difference between India and England was the bowling department, because you can score runs but you have to take 20 wickets to win a test match. So the bowlers are the important reason for India to win this test series. And what a dominant performance overall. After losing the first test by 28 runs, winning the second one by more than 100 runs, third one by more than 400 runs, fourth one by 5 wickets, fifth one the icing on the cake with innings and 64 runs. A complete domination. And with the bat, in absence of the stars like Virat Kohli, one of the greatest batsmen of all times, Rishabh Pant, injured and still recovering from his injury, Rahul, unavailable for most of this test series, the Indian debutants and young players have stood up and contributed. Jaiswal with his 712 runs in this series with two magnificent double centuries and another two half centuries. He's been the pick of all with his consistency, with his aggressiveness, with his ability to play long. A perfect test match batter, supported by the classy Subhuman Gill, who scored two centuries, the experienced captain Rohit Sharma, who again scored two centuries, and Jadeja chipping in with one century, and the debutants Sarfraj, two half centuries, Devdutt Padikkal with a half century, and let's not forget Jurel with his excellent 90 runs, which brought India back into the game when England scored 353 and when India were 7 wickets down. Jurel, the debutant wicketkeeper, while he has a wonderful wicket-keeping skills, his temperament and the way he batted with the Thailanders to bring India close to the England total, crossing 300, shows his maturity at such an young age. India played a better Bazball in this series than England. There are 100 sixers in this test series, out of which 71 were hit by Indian players and only 29 by the English batsmen. And not to forget the resilience the Thailanders showed whenever their contribution is needed. The likes of Bumrah, the likes of Kuldeep, Yadav, Ravichandran, Ashwin. We got more all-rounders than pure bowlers down the tail. Overall, this is an awesome display of batsmanship and bowling, where we completely dominated in these two departments in this series. And the catching has been excellent. England, of course, had their moments of brilliance with the 196 by Oli Pope in the first test match, and Crawley consistently performing, getting into good starts. Of course, couldn't convert them into big innings. Joe Root playing his classy innings a couple of times. England cannot complain about the pitches because all the 5 tests they got sporting pitches and they won 3 toss where India won only 2. And England, with this Bazball mindset, couldn't adapt and change to the situation and played some expansive shots and got out in the process. While Indian batsmen adapted to the situation, played aggressively whenever required, and played in a controlled fashion whenever there is a need, and won this test in a dominating fashion, dominating in all departments of the game and showing England a reality check. And a special mention to James Anderson. What a champion of the game. At the age of 41, still competing in international cricket and making a mark with his excellent seam bowling. Thank you for watching, and let's meet in our next video.